We know everyone on social media has been asking us to address the new information that surfaced regarding the alleged attack on Jussie Smollett. Here's what we officially know so far. Two Nigerian brothers who used to be extras on Empire were arrested, questioned, and released this past Friday. A spokesperson for the Chicago PD said that new evidence based off the brothers' questioning has, in fact, shifted the trajectory of their investigation and that they'd like to re-interview Jussie as soon as possible. Sources also told CNN Saturday that records showed the two brothers did in fact purchase the rope found around Jussie's neck, and that Jussie also allegedly paid the brothers to orchestrate the assault on him. Jussie's attorneys in a statement to CNN said that he is angered and devastated by the reports, which he feels have further victimized him. They also said that Jussie will continue cooperating with authorities as the investigation continues. So, ladies, obviously this story is still developing, and there's a lot of speculation as to the validity of these sources. But what do you make of all of this? This is so hard to hear.
It really is.
The one thing that I've learned even for myself in all of this is how quick we are to react. Now, let me say, even myself, you know, I'm very reactive to headlines that I hear, and a lot of time we hear a lot of information, but we don't always hear the truth, and that is just the fact of the matter.
Yeah.
And I think when we first heard this, I think obviously we were all outraged. It's terrible. Nobody should ever be harmed in such a way, right? And so we reacted really big to that. Now there's this new information. I just don't want to react again big. And that's a conscious decision I am choosing to make for myself, is not being so reactive. Just take a moment, try to get all the information. That's kind of where I'm at with it, no?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's disappointing, it's saddening. God forbid this is true. It's awful.
That part, right? Like, if this is true, this is, in my life, the most deplorable violation of our trust that victimizes Black people, gay people, and reinforces the idea that all Trump supporters are white supremacists, which we know is not true. And the crazy thing is, Black queer people out here are struggling to fight for their lives every single day. And for this to even, terrible, for this to diminish their stories and make it even harder for their voices to be heard hurts me the most. I'm very sensitive about this topic because growing up in San Francisco, I lived with an amazing gay couple who taught me what it was like in their experience. And I've seen with my very own eyes of them being jumped in front of me. And I also lost two friends who couldn't cope. And so for me, it's just, I would never want this story to delegitimize the real stories of people that are dealing with this, you know?
Right. And I think that's the struggle that I'm having, you know? Because the reality is I've known Jussie for a very long time.
Right, you were saying that.
And I'm trying to wrap my head around it because I like to think of myself as a very logical, you know, person. I like to think through my thoughts. And with this story, personally, especially knowing someone, my mind is kind of like all over the place. And it's because his character that I know doesn't match the things that are coming out.
Right.
But the truth is, you know, the truth.
Something's coming out.
Something is coming out. So it's concerning to me, the reports. I'm concerned for him. And this is the thing. The law is the law. Just because we're celebrities or whatever, you can't act above the law.
Correct.
Eventually, stuff is going to, you know, come out. But I feel like maybe I'm not allowing myself to accept certain things because I don't want it to be true.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because I know him.
Yeah.
And then if it is true, exactly what you're saying, it don't look good.
Yeah,
that's not a good look.
Right.
And I'm thinking, like, what is the benefit? What drives a person to actually come out and say something like that?